Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker, and I rise in support of the motion in the name of Her Majesty's opposition. My constituency has minimal rail infrastructure. The reopening of Hordern train station was a cause for celebration. It promised new opportunities for employment and education and leisure through making the major towns and cities in the North East more accessible to people living in my constituency in East Durham. However, we do not enjoy the embarrassment of riches of public transport that we see in London and apparently in some other constituencies, where missing a tube or a bus isn't a major issue, with another service arriving just minutes later. Seaman Hordern in my constituency is served by one train an hour, normally consisting of 2 carriages. For my constituents seeking to attend a hospital appointment, university or college class, getting to work or simply meeting friends, the reliability of the train has a considerable impact on employment prospects or educational success. To increase capacity and frequency, we're not talking about multi-billion-pound schemes. If there was any truth in the levelling up rhetoric, I wouldn't be on my feet here tonight, pressing the government for additional transport options, more resources and more frequent services. I want to highlight a particular case because the Minister, who's a good man, is on the front bench, about what the consequences are when we have severe overcrowding. And if I may, Mr Deputy Speaker, I want to read out a letter that I've received, and I want to relay this experience to the Minister. And it's from the mother of Harry, an 11-year-old boy, and his mother sent me this. Harry, 11, was standing squashed with his dad. He started to go pale, felt sick. He then suddenly collapsed, went limp, eyes rolled back, and he passed out. We pulled the emergency stop button. After about a minute, he came round but was weak, limp, and only just responding. There was no space for him to lie down. The train was so crammed. No space for me to even get to him. No space for the conductor to get to him to see if he needed medical help. The windows were closed, it was hot, airless, and people were packed into absolute capacity. What does it take for the train companies to understand that packing trains full to above safety capacity is a fatality waiting to happen? The conductors were encouraging people to get on an already dangerously full train. I'd like to invite the Minister to experience our experience in East Durham with these overcrowded crushes, which are a clear risk to health and safety.